everyone, it's Gabriel here today to do an intro into a little series I'm doing. So this will be a little project series of you guys getting to watch the process of me starting a new betta fish tank, or 2 betta fish tanks. So let me kind of explain the backstory and the reason why. So I'm obsessed with Barry and his tank is cycled and doing really well. So I wanted to get the experience of starting a betta fish tank from scratch. So one day at the pet store, I saw a 27-gallon for $7. Went home, and then it hit me. I could do a divided betta tank with that. So I messaged the pet store on Facebook. It's a really small pet store, like so small, and in my town, they're amazing people. So I messaged them asking if the 27-gallon could hold water, and they said they didn't know, but they also had a 15-gallon that does hold water. So I went the next day, I looked at the 27-gallon. Sadly, it did have a crack in it, but the store owner is a lady, she's amazing, she's a sweetheart, wanted to give me a 15-gallon for free. I ended up leaving money on her counter because I felt really uncomfortable taking a tank from her. Like, she's a small business, so I did pay for it. I paid $8 for this 15-gallon, and as you'll see, it is very messy, but I enjoyed the process of cleaning it up. And then I went home, and I started this process. I ended up going back to the pet store, and she gave me a free sponge filter, so in case you're confused by that, she gave me a free sponge filter and a free plant. So that is kind of like the backstory and the inspiration behind me starting this. In this video, you'll get to watch me clean up the tank and reseal the tank. So I know that might not be exciting to some people, but it was exciting for me, and I thought I'd film the process. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm back from the pet store. I did just want to show you. Here's the tank. We're gonna have to get started on cleaning this up. I'm gonna dump the rocks in our driveway. My dad said I could. And then I will be taking off that blue background and just, I think I'm gonna try to gently hose it down to see if I can get off some of this stuff. And then I got this sand for $5. And this is the sponge filter. She said she left some dirt on it. She said there isn't a pump to it or something. I can't remember. I honestly don't know that much about sponge filters, but I knew I wanted one for this tank. And then here's that plant, which she said hasn't had light for a while. And so there's that. I'll put that in water and put it in a window. And then we have this, which is my betta food. I got this because it said it could color enhance, and then I had some people telling me I should try feeding Barry other stuff, so we're gonna try that. And then she gave me these rocks. I asked her how much they were, and she told me to just take some because they're never gonna sell them. So I took some, and this will be good for like the aquascaping. I know, like, they're simple, but because bettas have such nice fins, I wanted to get smoother rocks, and then this one is a little bit more jagged. So yeah, I'm excited. So here I am just emptying the tank, and let me tell you, it was disgusting. You can see that. That is fish poop. It smelled so bad. It was disgusting. I don't think this tank has ever been cleaned. And then here I am just removing all the stuff because this is where the tank will end up going. So I thought I would just include the process of me cleaning that up, and then next you'll get to see me clean the tank up a little bit. I didn't really think the tank would be that hard to clean, and it was. It ends up being so hard to clean. It took me hours upon hours, so enjoy the process of me struggling. First, I tried vinegar and water and just scrubbing it, but that honestly was not helping at all. The hard water stains were way too intense on this, and then I did get a razor blade to try to scrape some of that off, and again, some of the stains on this tank were horrendous, especially around like that wood trimming. The wood trimming is even now still slightly stained, so this tank was a disaster. I scrubbed it down real quick, but I did want to say I do think I'll have to reseal this, which kind of sucks, but I think I will. As you can see, like, the sealant is just, or the silicone is just peeling. So I'm gonna have to research how to reseal an aquarium. This is a project that's doing everything, man. Next, I watched a Rachel O'Leary video, and she used salt, and I will say that the salt definitely helped. Like, it helped a ton compared to the vinegar. And in general, it really got off a lot, except for the side that I'm working on now. That side, and then the other smaller side, that one, was so bad. It ended up still having so many disgusting stains on it, and you will see that soon. So I took it outside, I sprayed it after I used salt to clean it, and then I sprayed it out over there, and then I had to eat dinner, so I was letting it dry out here. But it looks a lot better, a ton better in my opinion. There is still a lot on the sides. It was really hard to get that off, so honestly, if I'm being honest guys, it's still not perfect, but I think I'm just gonna stop there and reseal it after I dry it off a little bit more. As you can see, like, the lid has a lot of stuff that I couldn't get off. I really scrubbed the lid, like back here, and then yeah, that looks bad. I think that's just the sealant or the silicone. Next, I got a razor blade to remove the silicone, and it was really easy to remove. It was kind of weird. And one thing I would say is be careful not to get it into the tank seams, because that is what holds the tank together, so you don't want to like mess that up. And you got to make sure you get all of the silicone off. I will link down a tutorial that might be really helpful. It was really helpful for me, so yeah. This silicone definitely had to be removed. This stuff came off so easily, way too easily. So thank God I removed it. I mean, it was just peeling off like one of those face masks you put on a human. Anyways, it is still really dirty now that I'm looking at it, so I think before I try to silicone it again, I am gonna run it through and try to clean it up as best as possible, or at least around like the seams of the tank, because I know that that can become a problem. So let me just get all this silicone out of here. Alright, so I did seal it with silicone. I'm so sorry you guys didn't really get to see it. My tripod is broken and the camera kept swinging around, aka my phone. I didn't do that perfect of a job. I wanted to, tape it, but the tape really wasn't sticking that well, so I said fuck it, I'm gonna freehand it. It does smell very vinegary, but some of them look pretty good. As you can see, the tank is still so dirty, but I did make sure to clean all the seam areas beforehand. And then I did end up getting some on like the side of the tank, like right there, but that should be easy to clean off tomorrow once I let it cure and go over it again. And then this down here is a little bit wider than I should have made it, and like, you know, all that. But in general, this is good. Don't really know what I'm gonna do about these stains on it. I kind of have a feeling I'm gonna give up at some point and say fuck it to the hard water stains, because I'm already kind of like, but this is a good project for me. It's teaching me new stuff, aka how to seal things, how to clean hard water, because I never knew how to clean hard water before, and Octavia's tank had some, and I was so confused as to why Octavia's tank was not cleaning up. Today is June 6th, and I thought I would update you guys. So I had my dad come up and look at my silicone. It looks a little dirty right now because after it like kind of cured and wasn't sticky anymore, I tried to get off some of the hard water, so some of that got on there, but I did try to clean a little bit more. My dad said that he doesn't think I'll need another layer of silicone. He said it looks really good. So after the 24 hours, we will be filling this up with water to see how it does, but I'm gonna clean it first. So I'm gonna run to the store and either get Barkeeper's Friend or CLR. I'm gonna try to get Barkeeper Friend though, because CLR seems to be a bit more aggressive and a little bit more scary. I read some directions on it and it was like, only keep on for 2 minutes, only do this, only do that. So we're gonna try to get Barkeeper's Friends to get off the rest of these stains, and then hopefully that'll help because there is still quite a bit of yuckiness on here. So yeah, let's go. I did end up taking the tank outside simply because I needed to be able to hose it down easier. I got Barkeeper's Friend, not CLR, and I brought out all my supplies, and now you guys are gonna get to watch me do that and see the amazing results. Just look at how good it looks. Just from here, it's crazy. I deserve a goddamn award, and that's final. I deserve a whole award. It's really bright out here. My eyes are like freaking out. Like, why is it so bright? But I cleaned it. I think it looks really good. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it looks so much better, guys. There are still some imperfections. Like, there are definitely some scratches in the glass, and there is some silicone on the glass other than at the sealed bits. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I think I won't really clean it up after this. I might try to get off the silicone. It's filled with water right now. It seems to be doing okay. This one area has a lot of water, and I don't know if that's coming from the tank. But, I mean, it could just be coming from whenever I was washing it. I probably should have put this on a dry area. Maybe if okay, I can't move it. It's heavy. I don't think it's coming from the tank, because if it was coming from the tank, I think it would be more like you could see it pooling. And I don't think the water level has changed yet, and I feel like I would see, like, bubbles coming up if it was draining. So, there's that. I'm really happy, guys. I'm really excited. I'm gonna let this sit here like this for about, as long as I have patience for it, to be honest, which I'm hoping is about 24 hours at least, because I am very impatient. We should know this by now. If it starts raining, I will empty it and put it on my porch and refill it, because I don't want to get rainwater in it and like get it dirty. And also I don't want it to become like overfilled really fast. I just don't think that's good. So yeah. Okay guys, the tank is right here. I'm gonna let it sit for quite a long time, but it hasn't leaked at all, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna hold up. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit longer. So I think this is where I'm gonna end part 1, because I'm gonna break this up into a series, because I realize that I'm filming a ton of the process, and it's making the video quite long already, so I hope you guys did enjoy this first part of seeing me clean up an old tank, resealing it, and then seeing if it holds water, which it does. In the next part, I will be working on cycling, aquascaping, and little details. And then in the third part, I should hopefully be getting to betta fish. That's my plan. As of right now, I'm about to go to the pet store and get some more supplies. So wish me luck, guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe. If you didn't, then goodbye.